Hello, welcome, namaste. There's nothing I can do to help itself. See, you thought I was going to be speaking about me. There's nothing I can do to help itself. What is I? What is I that cannot do anything to help itself? And what is the state of itself? When you say help, you think it must need some aid. It must be trying to make itself better. It's so complex, this words. There's nothing I can do to help itself, which means it's perfect. You see? To one version of mind, it's perfect. To another version of mind, it is, oh, what a shame. It must be incapable, this I. It may be disabled. It cannot do anything to help itself. Because it's imperfect. So when you hear an awakened or an enlightened being or a saint or a guru speak, they're speaking from their version of mind. And their version of mind may sound pure. But the one who has fully overcome this pure mind, as well as this ego negative mind, becomes mindless. You see? And again, your interpretation may be, well, he has no mind. This one has no mind. No, it could mean this one is not dependent on mind. He's mindless. It's not really, it's lesser, It's not as important. Because we all are mind. Conscious mind. Consciousness appearing as mind. Mind appearing as body. Body appearing as I. I is the first. I is consciousness. Consciousness is mind. Mind is body. Body is I. You see, full circle. There's nothing I can do to help itself. You see, when you say there's nothing I can do to help myself, both I and myself are referring to a singular. When you say there's nothing I can do to help itself, you're also thinking it is a singular, but it is not anything to do with you. It is that one that cannot help itself. And mind throws in questions. Who is I that this one speaks of? There's nothing I can do to help itself. What name does this I have? Who is this I? Who is this one referring to as this I? Because we all have names. How is mind going to identify what this one is speaking about, you see? So mind becomes disinterested very, very quickly. I don't want to speak about that. I need names, I need identities, I need everything, a structured way of thinking. That is ego mind. When you can accept the words, I cannot do anything. I can do nothing to help itself. And these words come and you go, don't know what they mean, But they're fine, they're gone. Your Buddha nature, contented mind. It has not burdened your mind, your ego mind. Your ego mind no longer is wanting something. You see, I want something from it. I need something from it. Ego is the worm, you see. It just eats and eats and eats and grows longer and longer into snake and into umbilical cord of the devil, if you want to call it that, you know. It is the negative mind, you see. Ego mind is the negative mind. You see, when you say you are singular, you're becoming negative because you are lesser than the whole. You are one, you see. You're one, but you're not the whole. So it's negative, you see. Negative means lesser. Is that not true in your dictionary? But if you remove lesser, what is left? What remains? Identity is the problem, you see. We have to give names to everything. Without a name, I'm not interested. You know? First thing you say at school, right? All you new students, I want you to put your hand up and introduce yourself. Yeah. No name. I too, no name. I too, no name. I, no name. I means no name. See? When you refer to yourself as I want this, no name wants it. See? You don't say Graham wants it, Stephen wants it. You say I wants it. No name wants it. But no name is same name for all name. I. We all use I. I is the identity. Your true identity. But it then soon gets replaced by name and me. And then conspiracy I comes in, you see. The reflective I comes in. The ego I. See? Pure I am. Who are you? I am. Ego I am Stephen, I am Graham, I am Patricia. See? I am a name now. I was the same before I had the name. I was perfectly okay before I had the name, but now I have a name. And this name is going to pull me down. And ego mind comes in and says, we all need names. What a state this world would be in if we were all called I, you know. Go and see I. See? Tell I that I wants I to go over to I's house, because I and the rest of the I's are having a I party, you know, a name party. And they've all got to bring their new jumper with your initial on it, I. You see? Hello, I. Yes. Hi, I. I'm fine, I. How are you, I? I'm okay, I. I'm okay, I am okay, I. I. Mantra, I. That is why mantras are repetitive of the same thing, you see. It's to decondition you out of this poetic story world of random words collating together to make random sentences and then random stories that you think are fantastic, and they are, see, because you're out of your I name. Yeah. Ego I wants a book. I want this book, you see, to read this story about this people, you know, not about hundreds of I's. I want to read about this community of yogis. Name, yogis. Catholics, name. Society, name. Finger, name. Nose, name. Point, name. Every single word is a name of something. You cannot speak about your experience of meeting God without using names. I saw this thing, name. I, individual, saw. name of eyes and purpose of eyes to see. I saw it. It. Is it a name? Yes. So on your encounter with this, you will not be able to speak about this encounter. Oh. But encounter means you had to meet. How can you meet when you're already that? Ah, that. I cannot speak. The truth slowly is revealed. I cannot speak. This I has to do nothing. It is perfect. It is no ups and downs, no judgment, no non-judgment, no senses, no non-senses. It is simply you see, and then you give it up. You say, you know what? Whatever it was, and then tears may come, a smile may come. See, to try and describe, see, that is ego I saying, you know, if I cry, they'll know. If I smile, they'll know. Separation. If I smiles, they know that I saw. That is why this experience involves complete freezing of everything. Complete no time. See? Time then becomes a thing that you have to learn to recognize again, like the baby clock. That hand, yeah. Afternoon, see? No mind. So mind then has to be reset. Emotions. All gone. Everything freezing. Everything gone. This is complete death. When ego dies, you see. When the whole world that you have depended on is suddenly gone in a split second. And something says, what a fool you've been. Without using words. Without judging. See? Even you cannot even explain what is spoken because it did not use words. It, you see? It is inbuilt inside. You are this thing that dwells in your horror is the mysterious, mystical, whole encompassing miracle of everything. Time, mind, past, future, spirit, religion, science, breath, mind, nature, existence, cosmos, galaxies, moons, suns. It is the miracle, the thing that dwells inside of all this, the mystery. And when this mystery reveals itself, it'll run, you see, and say, now, you found that, you see. Now you're going to look again. For eternity, you will be looking. And you will find wonderful things. And you will find mysterious things. And you will find everything as the truth. And in one moment, you're going to lose everything. to that. Because I'm going to go and make up next level of life, level of game. So when you see another being walking along the street and his eyes are maybe not focused on anything, very simple woman, man, child, and you think, simple man, child, not very rich, not very poor, kind of average, seems to be away in a dream, He's witnessing that, possibly, you see, and your judgment will say, no, he's not a saint. She's not a saint. They're simply normal people, He's a normal guy. A bit of a dreamer, always walking with a dream. If he was in the process of witnessing something special, he would be smiling or crying or shouting on a podium, I saw God. Come to the church of religion, I am the way. The secret, you see, you cannot speak. You're gagged, tongue cut off. And every day sit in front of a laptop and try and overcome what is not to be overcome. It is simply to be accepted. That this is a gift. The whole seeking, the pain, the suffering is a gift. And the revelation is when you have your final piece of the puzzle. And you're just waiting for this one to take it and for you to disappear in bliss. Not experiencing bliss, but becoming what your true essence is. Simply pure, loving consciousness, bliss, a whole of whole. And the one is still evading you. It's still bigger. So, another random uttering. See, names to describe what just took place. We cannot do anything without words and names and bodies and communication. It's not a judgmental thing here. It's just to say the difference is silence means every definition of silence in our human mind world on top of the true silence. See, the true silence which overcomes all vibration, noise, and our mind base